What's up, you guys? If you've seen the thumbnail and the name of the video, it's time that we have a talk about these Travis Scott Air Force Ones. Now, before I get into it, I just want to say I'm not doing this to talk negatively about Travis Scott or Cactus Jack, his company. I'm not looking to say anything derogatory. I'm not trying to defame him or anything like that. I'm not trying to say anything negative about these people. But with that being said, I do have to talk about my experience, what I've been dealing with, and just overall why I personally will never be buying anything else from Travis Scott's website ever again. So if we take a step back here, back on August 3rd, I, like a lot of other people, signed up for text alerts from Travis's website because, you know, his retros, his shoes are pretty popular. They resell for crazy amounts. So every release he's had, I've tried to grab them, and much like a lot of you guys, I've had no success. Until on August 3rd, randomly, I got a text that they restocked these Air Force One Utopias. So I was like, I've heard nothing about these. So I went to the website to check them out. They're pretty much just a regular Air Force One with a Utopia / Cactus Jack little logo towards the rear. There's nothing else significant about it. It's a typical Air Force One. It comes in a typical Air Force One box. There is really nothing special about it. But that being said, I checked the price on StockX, saw that around August 3rd, they were selling for around $300. Some were even selling for $400. I saw that and I was like, oh my God, retail's only $150. Let me hop on this. And I was able to secure a pair. And I was like, oh, cool. As soon as these get here, I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna look at them, check them out, and then hopefully I can sell them, make a little money. But I, like a lot of other people, have been facing the same issue with shipping. So originally in the email, it said that the order would ship out within 3 weeks. Well, I waited 3 weeks. And on the third week, I still had not received any shipping information. Keep in mind, my money had already been taken. They charged me for it. I'm still waiting. Let me just say, 3 weeks for shipping is crazy. It's ridiculous. It's especially crazy or ridiculous for a shoe that I don't even really personally want. I'm just trying to make a little money, do a review, get some content, and then go on about my day. But here's the pressing part. After 3 weeks as well, you gotta realize these numbers, especially the sale price, down, 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 and dropping. Each week, the sales are dropping, okay? So the shoes went from being around 300 to 200, and now they're barely kind of like over that 200 mark. They seem to be kind of around 210 to 220. So I really, at this point, I'm like, damn, I might take an L on these, which is fine, it happens. But it's just the fact that it's taken 3 weeks to process an order for a shoe that I was already charged for. That's never happened to me, especially trying to purchase a shoe before. Most of my shoes I get from Nike or from Hibbets. They usually ship out really quickly, within the span of a few days. But waiting 3 weeks for a shoe is just unacceptable for me. So at this point, I want to cancel my order. If the shoe has not shipped, I should be able to cancel, no problems, right? I go on to Travis Scott's website, and of course, you can only reach out to these people via email. So that's what I did. I checked my tracking number, saw that I still didn't have any tracking information. This is after the 3 week period as well. So I sent these guys an email, and I'll post a screenshot of their response for you guys if you'd like to read it. But pretty much I sent them an email telling them that I wanted to cancel my order, that I wanted to get my refund because the shoes are not shipped out within the 3 weeks where you said they would be. I haven't received my shoe. I don't want it anymore. And then of course they wrote back saying, hey, you know, we're trying to receive and process these orders as we receive them. Thank you for being patient. And then they hit me with the, at this time, we're not doing refunds, all sales are final. And that's kind of like where it really ticked me off. So I was like, okay, so I'm sitting here trying to get my money back, trying to cancel my order for a shoe that I know has not shipped out yet. And you guys are pretty much telling me like, hey, just wait a little bit longer. As a consumer, I don't have to wait a little bit longer. If I want my money back, if I want to cancel my order, that's what I'm going to do. So unfortunately, I had to go through my credit card company and dispute the transaction. I had to tell them like, hey, I reached out to these guys. I don't want the shoe. I haven't received the shoe, and they're not really being much help. So thankfully, you know, I used a credit card instead of like a debit card. Usually when you use a credit card, these type of things, they'll just go ahead and correct the balance and then they'll do the work for you. But it's just kind of sad that I had to go that route, because I don't like doing stuff like that. I don't like having to go and dispute a transaction for my credit cards, and it's not something I generally do. As a matter of fact, that's really my first time ever doing it. But it's just kind of sad that I had to dispute the transaction on my credit card in order for the money to be refunded. And I hope they don't send the shoe, because I really don't want it. But it's just the fact that I didn't get much help or anything with this shoe. So because of this experience overall, I won't be buying anything else from Travis's website. I would recommend, just if you could, buying maybe via StockX or Nike. They seem to have better shipping, but you know, I understand that he is very popular. I understand, you know, staff may be an issue, maybe product, I don't know what's going on, which is why I say I'm not saying anything derogatory. I'm not trying to go and jump down the throat. I'm not trying to do any of that, but overall my experience has been kind of negative. So I was just wondering if anyone else had this experience, which on Twitter I saw a lot of people were also looking and wondering where their shipment information was. I was not the only one. And like I said, man, you got to do better with that. If you got people waiting 3 to 4 or 5 weeks for a shoe, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have a lot of people wanting to cancel the order or do returns. And it's just like crazy that they're like, oh, all sales are final, you can't do a refund. I don't like that. So that's all I got to say about that, you guys. I wish I had the shoe to review. I was planning on doing a review for it. I don't have it. I don't plan on doing a review on it any longer. So I'll just go on about my day. So thank you guys for watching, and just be careful about how you proceed moving forward. But like I said, this is just my experience. Maybe other people have had a little bit better experiences with this website. And if you have, kudos to you, but that's a wrap for me. So be safe out there, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, if this has happened to you or something similar, let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious to see what you guys may have done. So until next time, peace. I'll see you.